It is rare that we get to see some new faces on here, but today it's my absolute pleasure to interview Nick and Dee Owen, as well as Dottie. Now, you'll have to work really hard to be interesting, guys, because I have every confidence I will be completely besotted by this little girl. Okay, so do your best. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, we're we're Nick and Dee. We've lived in Sale for 11 years. We very much feel established and very much part of Sale at the moment. We've got a good base here. We've got a family of 3, so we've got Teddy, who's 8 years old, Jasper, who's 7, and Dorothy, obviously, she's 16 weeks. So we're loving experiencing new life with her and just family life and everything that has to offer, really.
That's fantastic. Do you want to tell us just how did you guys come to meet Jesus?
I grew up in a Methodist church and went to church all my life growing up, and when I was 18 I got to go to Ethiopia with Habitat for Humanity, and I was adamant that I did not want to be involved in any of the Christian stuff. I didn't want to pray, I didn't want to do any of that stuff. I'll go for the experience, and God just spoke mightily to me there amongst what we were experiencing, and ever since then just not managed to live without God in my life.
That's fantastic. Nick, what about yourself?
Yeah, for me, I've been going to a Methodist church all my life, been taken along. We had a very big, very healthy youth group, so there was lots of friends and lots of similar kids around the same age with similar interests. So it was, for me, it was very exciting to be part of that. We went away on a weekend away at Easter People, where the speaker spoke about making a difference in the communities and where you're from and then in your church, and that really stuck with me for my life. It was, how can I make a difference? Actually, the words he used was, how can you be mad, make a difference. So I came away thinking, I'm going to be mad for Jesus. What can I do? And I've spent my entire life trying to make a difference for Jesus and make a difference in people's lives that I meet.
That's brilliant. Which leads me elegantly onto my next question of how would you say your faith affects your life now?
For me, and as a family, I can't imagine doing life without knowing that there was somebody helping me. I suffer from a bit of anxiety, and I think, when as a nation, as a world, we've all just walked through a crazy time, and just knowing that God is there throughout, having that peace, and I think hope is a massive thing. Through Jesus we have hope that He has it all planned. He has His plan for us and our life, and as a parent, just really dedicating our children to God, and it just kind of softens the load a little bit. Definitely. And as a family, we very much, Nick and I met at Cliff College, and we very much just felt that God wanted to use us to just walk through life with people, and we don't have all the answers by any means. We have very few, don't we?
It would be boring if you did, frankly, wouldn't it?
We just keep looking up, but it is like, I couldn't imagine our lives without having that comfort.
Absolutely. Sure. Amen to that. So that leads me really onto my last thing. Nick, we're obviously super excited to have you as our new kids worker. What is it that you're excited about taking on this new role?
Yeah, very excited for myself to be here. I've come from a couple of children's work appointments, so for me it's getting back into that after this long furlough period, and what COVID has to offer, and it's very much looking at what we can offer, what we can help children and families in that, supporting them. So looking forward to getting stuff back up and running and continuing on with the Sunday services and trying to move them on a bit, and very keen to get holiday clubs back up and running as well. So I'll be looking for helpers for that. But also come from personally, I really enjoy Lego, and that's been part of my ministry in a couple of other placements. So I'll be looking at how I can utilise that for God's gain, really, and just helping.
Fantastic.
And having lots and lots of fun along the way.
Yeah. Well, listen, I've tried really hard to pay attention to everything you're saying, but I've been thinking all the way through, Would it be inappropriate to ask for a cuddle?
No.
From Dottie, let's be clear. We'll work up to that.
Give you a hug.
Hello, lovely. Hello, darling girl. Oh, you're so light. You're so light, aren't you?
I think she wanted to be there the whole time.
I would have thought so. I have that effect on
She's very relaxed.
Listen, guys, it's been really, really lovely getting to know you, even albeit briefly, and I look forward to finding out more about you and just spending more time with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, sweetheart.